Hi guys and welcome back to the Tech Gaming channel. In this series 3 episode 15 I believe of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, today we will be fixing a 2008 Echo's Imperator. I think I'll show it you in a second when it loads up. I think it's an Imperator anyway. It's an 2018 Echo's Imperator, I think. I know it's an Echo's, but I don't know whether it's an Imperator. From Google Translate, anyway, it says Imperator, but it could be something else. It could be some. I could be saying it totally wrong. Google Translate could be saying it totally wrong. I don't know. But from Google Translate, it says Imperator. So 2008, sorry, not 18, Echo's Imperator, and today we have to sort out the suspension on it, loose suspension, the suspension rattling, and general running gear control and repair, and brake system needs fixing. So let's get to it, shall we, guys? And see what problems occur. On the outside though, it looks all hunky-dory on the outside, as you can see. But I think it's all underneath and on the inside. But first of all though, guys, what we do is, what I tend to do first of all, because I usually forget, what I'll tend to do is take a photograph of it for the thumbnail purposes before we start, so then I don't have to deal with that afterwards, because I'm likely to forget. So now we can get started. So what shall we start with first? Well, we've got to discover everything first, so then we'll figure out what we start with. So see what we can discover first. Well, that's an issue. So what we could do is examine and just pick it from underneath here. That's an issue. That's an issue. So for those of you who haven't done examining before, on this game at least, because you can't do it in real life, but for those of you, obviously the red means that it needs fixing pretty sharpish. So we'll check the engine. We should be alright on the engine side of things. But once though, a car that hasn't got any engine issues is a bonus. Might have an issue at the top though with the brake issue, ABS pump. If it's got an ABS pump, it might not have an ABS pump. So that seems fairly okay, and the middle is fairly okay as well. So I'm thinking most of it's going to be at the back here, which it is. So we'll just examine this so we can get all the details we can. I know this is tedious and boring, so I might gloss over this by doing it very, very quickly in post-production. So get out that needs to be done, doesn't it? So we need one of them I'll put on the shopping list. So what we'll do is the back of this first, things we can see, and the front of the. I'll turn it around so you guys can see, and the brakes obviously need doing as well. But I'll see whether I can fix that, because that isn't too bad, and the brakes I don't think are too bad either. I'll take the caliper off because I've got to do that to get to the actual thing I need. Now, the brakes isn't too bad, so this is a bit. I'll fix that. I'll fix that on the thing. It's not that bad. And what about the wheel bearing? No, the wheel bearing's fine. That can be fixed. I'll start with the wheel, all around the wheels first. I'll start with, so we'll do the back first. So for that we need one of those things we just took off. So that luckily I put it on the list. So yeah, luckily I put it on the list. So because it's 10%, as I said before, 10% or less you can't fix. So, and I need to go to the back to sort out the brake disc. So with us a second, guys. I'll be back in a second. I'm back, guys. So we can fit that back on. And then we can fit the drive thingy back on. Then we can fit the brake back on, brake pad, the brake caliper, and the wheel. You can check the other side as well. And this side looks terrible as well by the looks of things as I was walking past before. So I don't know if I'll be able to fix this one because it looks bad. But we'll give it a go. It might not be fixable, this one, so I might have to buy one. And the brake pad's going to need to be purchased as well, so put a brake pad on the list. And that's 10% one, so I'm going to have to buy one of them as well. So I can't fix that one. Well, I don't think I'm able to fix it. So what we'll do is purchase one of them as well. So this bit's all about purchasing now. Is just because I put them on the list. Is we go brake pads, Might as well, shall we buy a couple? Just in case we need to put them all the way around. Yeah, we'll buy 4. We shouldn't need to put them all the way around because we've only just put the last one on, so, but I'll buy a couple of them as well. I think only the back though, so no, we'll only buy one. I'm gonna buy a couple, but I think the front are vented, so they're not exactly gonna be the same, are they? So hopefully this will be the back done. Hopefully it may sort out one of the problems, may not, but we'll have a see in a second. So that's sorted out one of the problems. We got the front sorted out, then the knuckle at the front and something else. So I have a suspicion I know what the something else is, but could be a bushing, I think. But I'll have a look at the back of the bushing because we're not too sure, so we'll have a look at the back to see where the bushings are wrong. I think I found the problem on one of the bushings anyway, I think. We'll check it out and see, inspect it. No, that's fine. We'll just pop that back in. One of the bushings, that might be a problem, but we'll have a look at that in a second. That might be a problem, might not be though. Nah, it's perfectly fine. That a problem? Nah, perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm sure one of them had an issue, I think, or rusted. That bolt was rusted, so that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. So what I do know this one, but I can't take this off. I inspect that rubber bushing. No, not really. I thought I'd be able to inspect it. But I have a sneaky suspicion it might be this here. This arm here. It is rusted, but it could be rusted without a problem. So that don't the problem on that one either, so we'll just fit it all back together. Gotta be the front unit the problem, and the ABS pump, the ABS module or the ABS pump's a problem as well because I can see it from the back. I don't know where you guys can pick it up on the video, but from the back it looks bad. So the bush in there, so all those are all back together. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the back now. It's the front we gotta work out now, and the gearbox. I know I'm doing it methodically here, guys, but no, I'm not doing it very, very quickly either. But we gotta take the wheel off to take the knuckle thing off. So whatever it is, it's a problem. So luckily we bought the brake pads. So oh. Yeah, as I suspected, it is a vented one, so it wouldn't have been wise for me to get all those brake discs, because they wouldn't have fitted, so it wouldn't have been wise anyway. So no, we've got no problem with the wheel bearing there. And get this off. Then I don't think we'll be able to fix one of these, but I don't think so anyway, because it looks too bad. So we'll fix one of these also. So we have to take most of all this off. Take this knuckle off. Take the suspension off. And the bottom. And then this bit which needs to be changed also, so then we can what was it we need to purchase them now, don't we? Need to purchase one of them. And that's it for the front, I think. I could be wrong on this, guys, but I think that might be it for the front. And the bearings look fine here as well. I'm gonna have to go around and have a look at the bearings afterwards. Look fine. I'm putting the wheel bearing before I forget, because that's hard to see. So I will just put that on as well. I'm surely to forget something here, guys, but I don't know what it will be. I'm surely to forget something, so it probably won't be the end for me taking everything apart. But we'll see. The suspension's actually done now, and the rattling, we got one more general gear thing, which could be the ABS pump. Could be. No, could be something. Could be a running gear, so it could be on the other side. There's nothing wrong with this side at all. I forgot something. I know I forgot something. Yeah, no. Now we can put the sport wheel back on. So by the looks of things, everything's A-okay here. I've only got to look at the suspension to what we call it to the front to see whether there's any problems here. I don't think there'll be. No. The two on the other side as well. I'll check in a second when I get round there. No, that's fine. But no. On this side, so it's this side now. There could be some sort of problem because it's too rusty bolt. So there could be some sort of problem. Yeah. Don't exactly know what, but there could be some sort of problem. But surprisingly, there is brake. Maybe somewhere along the line of bushing. Maybe. I'm not sure. Somewhere along the line could be a bushing problem somewhere along the line here. I've checked most of them and I'll put the wheel and I want to check this bushing in. Can. I wanna get this first. And there's a rubber bushing. As I thought, there was a rubber bushing problem, so we'll just purchase the rubber bushing. Only one, so we won't need to put it on the shopping list. We'll just put bush in. So we'll just quickly purchase that. And pop that back on. Pop the lower suspension arm back on, and that should be good to go for the bit that was missing anyway. So we'll just pop the wheel back on also. And get a better view for you guys there so you can see me tighten up the wheel. They do say tighten up in a pattern, but I just do it, you know, really give them a good old tighten up. I don't do it in any kind of pattern. They do say they do it in a pattern in real life anyway, so. But, and then now we've just got to sort out the ABS pump. And then we'll be good to go. So everything else on underneath is perfectly fine. So we can move out from underneath the car and lower the car. And underneath the hood here. Could be, I don't know whether it'll be able to be fixed. It might not be able to be fixed. There again, it could be able to be fixed because some of it don't look too bad. We'll find out. 12%. Would we be able to fix that 12%? So I'm just going to have a look to see whether we can fix that 12% or whether we can't. It's not 10%. It's not like 10% or less. So we might. There again, we might not be able to fix that. No, it looks like we can't. We'll refurbish I know it's at 63%, but we'll refurbish it anyhow. Get it to 100, so we're going to need to buy, is it an ABS module we're going to need to buy? Yeah, it's an ABS module. We're gonna need to buy it. That'd be under electronics, wouldn't it? That would be under electronics. ABS. No, the ABS pump on it that looks bad. We're gonna have to buy an ABS pump. We bought that ABS pump and now for the engine bay, we should be able to it's refurbished now anyway. The module's refurbished. The pump is brand new. So that's a bonus. So everything now on here should be good to go. And let's see what we the total is we get paid for. This is 2,154 credits. And the total brake system overhaul was 1,210. The most expensive was the braking systems needed fixing. That was the most expensive. So we should be able to say bye-bye to this, which was the Echoes 2008 Echoes imperator, what do they call it? So we can say bye-bye to this order and go say bye for now. And I know I did say to you, I know I forgot to mention it, guys, but I did say to you that I was gonna buy a car at auction or of a junkyard, but I didn't have the money. The auctions were too expensive because I went through off camera, and every time I was going for a cheap car, it went up to about 50 or 25, and I only had 113, 100 and some odd at the time, 103 at the time. 103,000 at the time, which I could have, but it kept on going up every time I kept on bidding, so I couldn't realistically purchase one because it would have been too much and I wouldn't have enough money to fix it. So I think I'm going to find a barn find, then I'll do some of it off camera and I'll do some of it on camera. The bits I do on camera, I'll do for a video, and the bits I do off camera, I may do a bit of a recording off camera so you can see what I've done. I'm not promising that though, guys, but I may do a bit of a recording off camera to see if I do purchase a barn find, which I may do, depending on how bad it is. So anyway, guys, this was episode 15, I believe, of Car Mechanic Simulator today, Series 3, episode 15. I do hope you liked it, and if you did like it, guys, give a like, a subscribe, a comment, and don't forget to share and all that jazz. So all I gotta say on the matter now is, guys, this has been Tech Gaming Lane. Bye for now, guys. Bye for now.